Bienvenido a la clase de Señorita Club.
In Liz Cobb's high school Spanish class, the language learning doesn't stop when the bell rings. On the third Monday of each month, several students in her Scott High School class volunteer as translators at LifeLine Ministries' Hispanic Night. It's a service learning project for students to show them the Spanish they learn in the classroom has real-life applications.
I would say not just real, but meaningful. I think in engaging is the biggest thing, because it's one thing if you open up a textbook and you learn, but it's a totally other thing when you actually go out to the community and you're actually using something that you're learning. The kids are like, oh my gosh, I learned that last week, or we learned that last year. Okay, I understand what they're saying. And it's also, it broadens the horizons to see I'm not just learning Spanish just to learn it, but I can actually do something with the language when I graduate.
It's not just like learning out of a textbook or learning from a handout. That's not making the language real. When you see real people and you're listening to them talk and you're listening to them, tell you what they don't have or what they need or what their kids are going through, you pick up on it a lot better because you have an emotional attachment.
And it gives me a lot of confidence in my Spanish because we're interacting. And in Spanish class, that's one of the main things that us students worry about, is learning how to communicate with native speakers. And it's just a great way to reach out and to also learn and help others, and it's just great.
¿Te gusta la escuela? Sí?
The help these students provide opens up a new avenue of giving for the LifeLine Ministries. Prior to the student volunteers arriving, non-Spanish-speaking LifeLine workers had challenges in fulfilling the needs of this area's growing Hispanic population.
You see smiles and relief on their face because they can communicate with somebody and they can get their needs met in a more efficient manner. And there's somebody that understands their culture, somebody understands where they are, and they can talk to them about where they are in their life, where we couldn't do that before.
It gives me a lot of joy when they come and they really need help, and the volunteers here do the best they can, but they don't know any Spanish. It just gives me such satisfaction knowing that I'm helping others.
¿Cuántos años tiene?
The help these students provide bridging the language barrier at LifeLine is without a doubt a robust Spanish lesson.
Researchers show that's the #1 way of just really not just getting comfortable, but really mastering a language. You have to speak it with native speakers.
Students involved with the Service Learning Project say their mission to speak better Spanish has blossomed into a more valuable lesson, a lesson in life.
Coming from a home where I do have everyday necessities and they don't, it just makes you understand a lot more of what other people are going through, and it makes your life rich in the process.
On some nights, a thank you song is offered to volunteers, giving thanks for sharing their time and talents, changing lives for the better.
Me gusta trabajando aquí.
Me siento bien trabajando aquí.
LifeLine Ministries has a coffee shop and provides food, clothing, and household items to families in need. Visit www.lifelineofnky.org or call for more information.